Kaz, we're in the Youth Centre Art Gallery here with your wonderful piece of art behind us. First of all, how do you feel to have your art on display?
It feels absolutely fantastic to have my artwork in a gallery for everyone to see and admire over. I am thrilled to have the chance and opportunity to expose my artwork to the world.
Excellent. So, can you tell us a little bit more detail? What inspired your creation behind this piece?
Well, I made this in an exam at my school, and it was an inspiration of portraits and drawing people. And I wanted to go off the women's rights and just women power motive.
Excellent. So, how do you think that people are going to feel when they see this, and do you think it's going to inspire them?
I hope it's going to inspire them because I want to show that this artwork represents the troubles and the fights that women had to go over for their rights.
Excellent. And have you got anything, obviously, I think you always enjoyed art, but has the art teacher, Miss Alice, given you any hints and tips to take you beyond the level that you previously were at?
Yes, because now I'm starting to use more of collage. As you can see, I've used paper instead of just coloring, and I've made my evaluations of my artwork better. And overall, it's a great experience.
Excellent. Nikita, you are here, we are here, and so is your art piece. It's on display in this art gallery. How does that feel?
It feels really good because it got recognized by people and actually put into a gallery. I originally did it because we were on a school trip to Burning Clay, and they gave us small pictures of these old figurines that looked like elks and other animals, but in a more mythical way. And as in, everyone made these four-legged creatures. Well, I thought, why not just change it up a bit? So I went as a bird, and I also went in a way to show that it's deforestation, because I made the colors of the bird a little light blue to make it look as if it's a spirit. The log is cut down, so this shows how people are deforesting all of the rainforests just for wood and land.
Excellent. So what do you hope that people are drawing when they come in here, when they see your piece? What do you want them to feel? What do you want them to sort of see behind that piece?
Well, I would like to see behind the piece how I felt when I made it. I want them to see every line I made on it. I want them to feel every stroke of paint I put on it.
Excellent. So would you say, over the past couple of years working with Miss Alice, our art teacher, that your art has evolved in that way?
Yes.
Excellent. Do you want to give us some details in what way?
When I came, I didn't draw that good. I sketched bad. But when Miss Alice started teaching us, I started sketching better. She taught us how to do different shades of black. She taught us how to do correctly collage. She taught us how to use correctly acrylic paints to use these canvases and all.
Brilliant, thank you very much. In your hand you're holding a pair of castanets. Describe to me how you came about to create these castanets.
So these were initially made for my art exam for my GCSE. They were inspired by the topic growth, which is the topic I have for my exam. And I decided to go back to my origins, go back to Spain. And obviously castanets are one of the most recognized and representative icons of Spain. I also decided to include some elements combining big art, and decided to use some mosaic pieces to combine them to Antonio Gaudi, which is also from my hometown, from Barcelona.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
So how does it feel, walking into this gallery and seeing them on display?
Honestly, I was really surprised when they told me that my artwork had made it to a gallery, because it's something I didn't really expect. I didn't think I was talented enough to be able to have artworks recognized.
No, I think if you're honest and I'm honest, and even when Miss Alice, we started this journey with the GCSEs a couple of years ago, it was something that you're very strong in other subjects, and maybe art wasn't one of those stronger subjects. So you know, explain to us how maybe Miss Alice and your approach and her approach has helped you to achieve the goal and being able to have these in a gallery?
I feel like from this year we've actually started to take things a bit more seriously and realize that our GCSEs are actually really close. And I started to realize also that it's important to be a well-rounded student and not just speak it in the subjects that you like, also in some that maybe you like a bit less, but also you have to try hard in every subject because at the end of the day you never know what you can achieve.
Excellent. I think that perfectly sums it up, and congratulations to you and Kaz and Nikita for having these artworks on display. It's fantastic to be able to see it.